Action.
Good morning, this is Tushar Ramnan, your host from 99 Workouts Season 2. Season 2, दिन पर दिन हर एक एपिसोड के थ्रू, if you have noticed that it's getting hotter and crazier. What's the reason? Because we are featuring some real important guests from different walks of life who are into various activities. But today, I have someone with me who comes from who is pursuing a very different profession, and it sounds very interesting because right now I'm standing on a soccer ground here, and this is where I started my career rather. And a feel for a sportsman to stand on a soccer ground is something really different. But I have someone with me today who shares. Let's see what does he share. Okay, just follow me, and I'm going to introduce you someone who's from Pune and is my guest today on 99 Workout Season 2. That is Roshan Shetty.
Thank you, Tushar.
Thank you so much
Always a
to
pleasure.
make yourself available, early in the morning, and that too on the football ground. It's just like, it's this is just an amazing experience. एक फुटबॉलर जो फील्ड पे आता है, मैंने आज एक बॉल देखा और मुझे इतना ऐसा मन कर रहा है कि स्टार्ट करूँ अभी. Roshan, tell me something. How did this happen? What do you do basically?
So I'm a sports commentator and presenter, and I made my debut on Star Sports last year, and I was one of the youngest in India to voice a football game. I was 25 when I did that. And sports is something which is natural to me, and I've been born and brought up and raised up in a family which is into sports, and then I've been in a school which had football teams, which had cricket teams, which had different teams. So then I wanted to do something in sports, if not as a player, but something in and around sports. So sports commentary was one thing where I realized I can do something for myself, and most importantly to give an identity for myself, and most importantly in the domain of sports. Okay, that's how it is. Yeah.
So आज हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं सीजन 2 99 वर्कआउट्स में, वो है रोशन बेसिकली एक स्पोर्ट्स कमेंटेटर है, और ये इन्होंने अपने आप को काफ़ी अच्छा मोल्ड किया है इस प्रोफेशन में. हम इनसे जानना चाहेंगे, Roshan, how did you land up in this? Did you have any formal training or something, like to talk, speak, because I see all these commentators talking so fast, so how did this happen?
So if I could honestly take it back, Tushar, this was someone started when I was in school basically. So I had this thing of imitating a lot of actors, imitating different personalities, and we used to always find ways to stay out of the class, in order to play. So there were all these reasons. So what could I do productive staying out of the class, even if you're not playing? So then I started commentating basically, and I was just sitting aside, and I was just trying to imitate these foreign commentators. And then one of my coach, who was apparently watching me from behind, he comes and tells me, I think you're doing a good job. Why don't you just take the mic and start? So if I can take it back, that was where I started in my school, and then eventually I realized this could be a domain where I could explore myself, especially when you're growing in that age of 17, 18, I just wanted to try. And then I realized that I could really do something with that. And eventually, when I moved out, I started doing a lot of local tournaments in Pune. Until one day I got a chance to commentate beside Indian football captain Sunil Chhetri. And in the little discussion, of course, that we were having, he was just sitting right beside me. He told me, Roshan, you must actually try to pick up a career. And I'm talking about a time where football was just rising. We did not have the Indian Super League, and this was around the 2012, 2013 era. So I thought, let's give it a try. And slowly and steadily, eventually, then I got an opening with the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. It's one of the biggest platforms for grassroots football. And then from there, I did the I-League, which is the Indian Football League, official at that point in time. And eventually, then of course, I got my berth into Star Sports. And the latest one, of course, which I did was the English Premier League and Hero ISL Youth Games, where teams like Arsenal, Leicester City, Mumbai City FC, all of these were there. So yeah, if I could put it in a nutshell, that's how eventually my journey started out.
तो आपने सुना, रोशन जी क्लासरूम से बाहर रहने के लिए और मस्ती के तौर पे एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस लोगों के मिमिक्री किया करते थे, और आज वहाँ से ये एक प्रोफेशनल स्पोर्ट्स कमेंटेटर बन गए. तो रोशन, टेल मी समथिंग, इज हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज इट फॉर यू टू नो द स्पोर्ट?
Oh, I think it stands at number one. You know, when you cannot, like I said, you know, when you're commentating, you know, you are on record. You have to know what you're saying. Number one. So the first most important thing is not just knowing the sport as a spectator. When you fall into the shoes of, or when you wear a shoe of a commentator, you have to have a little empathy to understand the sport itself. And football, of course, was my first choice always. And I have always been a player myself. I've played for a couple of clubs in Pune for Skyhawks, and I've trained along with some of the best football players. So when you talk about knowing the game, I think that stands in number one. More than your skill of delivery or how you tend to put a particular form of commentary, knowing the game stands in number one, more than anything else.
हम रोशन जी से पूछना चाहेंगे कि ये कितना रिस्की होता है स्पोर्ट्स कमेंट्री देना, क्योंकि इवेंट लाइव चलता रहता है, ऑडियंस रहती है टीवी पे जो देख रही है आपको, और ये वो लाइव भी देखते रहते हैं, तो इसका जो कम्युनिकेशन जो है जो लाइव होता रहता है, ये कितना रिस्की है? लाइक यू नो, सपोजिंग इफ यू गो रॉन्ग विद द फैक्ट्स और समथिंग लाइक दैट, do you get nervous or something, or just because you're behind the scene so you're relaxed?
No, no, I'll be very honest. Of course, you do get nervous, and I want to get nervous because if you don't get nervous, it's a sign of being overconfident, which should not be the case ideally. You must be confident when you talk about mistakes or something like that. You know, you should be open enough to even acknowledge that you have committed a mistake, even on record. That's not a problem. People would not mind if you acknowledge the fact that something is wrong. You know, first of all, we do a lot of preparations. Like for me, before a game, you know, if it's let's say an I-League game, I literally prepare myself for 7 or 8 hours, you know, locking the room, trying to get all the facts and everything. So I am very sure it's all about, you must know what you say. You can't just, you know, go and just for the sake of saying, you cannot do that. And if you happen to do a mistake, that's fine. A lot of people do that. You don't talk about some of the biggest names, right from, you know, Martin Tyler, Peter, all of it happens. But then you must have the sense of acknowledgement that, okay, look, you've gone wrong, and you know, people are always open that, you know, you acknowledge. But if you go on ranting about it, you know, and then people realize, okay, this person who is sitting at the top, who is commentating for a game and engaging the viewers, quote unquote, he does not know the most basic fact. And you can never underestimate a fan. You know, a fan knows everything. You know, if he's following Manchester United or if he's following Mumbai City FC in the ISL, he knows very well about his team. So you must be a step higher, and if it's a mistake, that's fine, that's not a problem. But you need to acknowledge it and, you know, correct it if you can while you're live.
How interesting is that? Like, the fan pressure is so high on a sports commentator. So let's ask Roshan. Roshan, do you think it's more comfortable for you to do a solo commentary, or a co-host plays an important role?
Co-comment. Yeah, I think so. I have been more of a solo commentator when I started out with the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. I started out when I was 23, 24, and you spoke about the nervousness as well. And you know, you're doing it for the first time. You don't know. I had a very senior and amazing commentator called Pradeep Roy, who helped me with, you know, just to get a little comfortable. But I personally am a little comfortable with being a solo commentator, because then, you know, you can give your thoughts as an expert as well, but also as a lead commentator. So there are two basic types. One is a lead commentator and one is an expert commentator. So when you have two people commentating, there is one person who stands as a lead, who is basically someone like me, who is into the delivering part, who is into the vocabulary, who is into the, you know, the how someone wants to put the game. And when the replays come, you might observe that when the replays come, then the expert comes in. So we always have someone like a lead commentator like me sitting with an ex-India player, you know, in the commentary box, so gives this thing. And if it's about, so the professional games always happen with two commentators. Right. Only some of the FIFA games, you know, when it's at a stretch, you'll only find one commentator. But usually there are two commentators. One is a lead and one is what we call as a color commentator. Okay. But for me personally, yeah, like I said, it's whatever the demand is, I can adjust to it very well.
So Roshan, tell me, as a commentator, do you only specialize in soccer, or do you do all kinds of sports?
So no, so I this last year, before this entire COVID thing happened, I got into athletics as well. I was called in for the national finals of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, where we had athletes from all around the country, you know, coming and showing the talent. So that was when I actually ventured into athletics as well. Football being my passion is something, but you know, you must have the idea of adapting to newer sports. If you have to survive in the industry, you need to keep continuously moving and trying to explore. I was about to do pro kabaddi as well, but due to some certain legal this thing, I was left out. But yeah, so I'm more into exploring other sports as well. For me, that's not a problem at all.
So let's ask Roshan, आपका favorite commentator कौन है जो इसका आप ideal मानते हो?
Well, so when you're growing up, you know, I mean, I have grown up watching the English Premier League, and I'm talking about an era of David Beckham, I'm talking about an era of Thierry Henry, of Ryan Giggs. So at that point in time, Martin Tyler and Peter Rudy, those are two biggest names of commentating. Of course, John Helms as well. So these are a couple of names, and who I really like from that matter, I think I'd go with someone like a John Helms, who talks from his heart. And these are all typically football commentators. A couple of cricket commentators who I think I consider, or whose philosophy I follow, is of course Richie Benaud, who has been a famous cricket commentator. I think these are the couple of names which I look up to in terms of trying to understand how commentary is done. So these are a couple of names, yeah. Which
And any particular in India?
Oh, of course. And Indian commentators, see, more than the foreign ones, I really appreciate Indian commentators. So when it comes to football, I think we have Anand Tyagi, who is doing an amazing job. We have Pulasta Dar, who is doing an amazing job. And when it comes to cricket commentary, I'd like to go more with someone like Sunil Gavaskar, who does an amazing work, and Harsha Bhogle as well. Of course, you can't forget when you talk about commentary. You can never forget about Harsha Bhogle. So yeah, these are the couple of Indian commentators, football and cricket.
तो रोशन जी ने बहुत अमेजिंग लोगों के जो नाम लिए हैं, ऑफ कोर्स सब जानते हैं इनको, और रोशन जी भी वही लाइंस में आ रहे हैं, पूना को रिप्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं फॉर श्योर इन द फ्यूचर शोज यू विल सी हिम. सो नाउ यू आर वाचिंग हिम लाइव on 99 Workout Season 2. So tell me something, were you a sportsman, like you used to play soccer?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I've been an athlete. I've been a distance runner, and so my life as a sportsman transcended from being a distance runner to a sprint runner. And I had a personal best timing of 11:06 when I was training as a competitive athlete for 100 meters. So I held a record in Pune for 400 meter hurdles. This was way back in 2011-2012. So I come up from the sports background, and that's the reason we talk about knowing the sport. Honestly, this is where it comes from. No matter if you have played India or not played India, you must understand the nuances, and that's where I think my journey as a sportsman and sportsman started.
Tell me, Roshan, one thing which is very, very important is, as a host, as a commentator, you are like the front face. As soon as the activity starts, you are the sutradar. You are taking the whole show with you. So there is a lot of responsibility, because you start the show and you end the show.
Right.
And it's like an event.
Right.
So it's a complete package when you have to start and end the show. So जैसा आपने बोला 7-8 घंटे का आपका preparation रहता है, thing like that. So during your off hours, when there's no event or anything as such, do you keep on doing research continued, or do you work on your speech, or accent or some things like that?
Absolutely. So we have a football season in India which starts from let's say August or September, and it goes on till March or something like that. And eventually there are two leagues, the ISL and the I League, which is running. So when it's the off time, you can afford to take a little bit of rest, but you cannot go out of touch, because again, it's a skill. If you are not touched, you end up being rusty. So for that matter, you have to keep practicing. Even if I'm not live, I keep doing these dummy matches, these dummy games, sitting at my home and trying to research about players, trying to get in touch with players, trying to understand what they do in their off time, because all of these comes as a package, and you can talk about it in commentary. See, remember, Tushar, commentary is something. It's about what you can give to the viewers apart from what they are seeing.
Right.
That is the value of a commentator.
Right.
If you're telling the viewers something which they're already seeing, I don't believe you're adding value as a commentator. So you have to understand all those things, which comes over what a player does or what a team does of the season. So it's a part and parcel of the entire thing, and you have to train even when you're not. It's just like a body Tushar. When you talk about fitness, if someone is a bodybuilder off season, you have to keep doing something, because if you get rusty, then when the season comes, and like I told you, you're on record. You cannot show, or you cannot be rusty on camera or on record. So you constantly have to keep training for that.
Right. So Roshan, one very important question: how do you see the future of football? Of course, because you've been following all this football, European and and especially in India, you're representing a lot of upcoming football tournaments where you do commentary and things like that. How do you see the future of Indian football? How is it going?
It's amazing, to be very honest. I mean, we are talking about a couple of years ago, Tushar, let's say 2007, 8, 9. There were not much opportunities, But today, with the leagues like ISL coming up, with a lot of opportunities and a lot of grassroots system in India getting stronger, let me tell you, a youngster can make a successful career in football. That is the biggest thing, because you all have these doubts and apprehensions about, all these parents have a lot of doubt, will my kid make a career in future? Believe me, today a footballer will earn anything. That's the major question, which ultimately boils down to, you can make a very successful career in football. This I'm talking about recreation, but also in terms of professional football, India today is doing pretty well. If you have seen the Asian qualifiers, of course, there are ups and downs in the result, but it is much better as compared to what we were a decade back. So the way out, we're only going to the top, and I'm sure with the India hosting the Under-17 World Cup a couple of years back, things are just going to get better. And also there's the Women's World Cup which is coming up Under-17 in India probably next year. So India is definitely going better every year.
So you are watching Roshan on 99 Workout Season 2. एक हम last सवाल पूछेंगे इनसे. Roshan, this is a very personal question maybe. How lucrative is this profession of doing commentary as a profession?
It is so, like I said, when you start, of course, you won't be. I'll put it very straightforward. When you start, you have to start from not being paid well, because this is not like an open kind of profession where you're called in for auditions, or you're called in like an open audition like we ideally see. This happens very within the closed this thing. So when you start, of course, it is a little bit of struggle when you do it financially. But if you end up being consistent, with your performances and with trying to network and trying to do any tournaments, consecutively, then you are known. And then once you have, let's say, a couple of years of experience, or you have a couple of punchlines to yourself, like I said to all of you, if you're known for a couple of lines, like we had one of these games, AS Roma. So this commentator had this amazing, backdrop to a goal. So that becomes popular. So then if you have that, and if you end up, ending with a contract, nothing like that. You'll end up having a lovely career. Don't have to worry about anything else when you talk about career.
So guys, you have another career option, that is, if you love sports and if you want to venture out into a broader aspect in terms of finding a lucrative profession, sports commentary is also an upcoming kind of a profession. You guys should think about it. Of course, we have Roshan who has already started. We wish him good luck, and as we are getting back to the season, and I'm sure we he's going to be watched and seen and heard the most. So why don't you kick that ball inside the goal and we sign off today?
That's up for it. And for Tushar, 99 Workout Season 2.
Wow, that's a goal. Keep watching 99 Workout Season 2, because our next guest is going to be equally interesting.